We as humans are made up of three parts: the body, the mind, the spirit. And when one of those falters, we falter. This is why you cannot let the physical aspect of your beingness go to shit.
Welcome to the Cloud Code!
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Claude Code. I am your host, Claude Racine, and today we're talking about something very, very, very important to me, and that's just the three parts of being a human being. Like this video if you're new here, subscribe to the channel, share this episode if you find any value in it with your friends, your family. You never know who you can help by spreading the word, yeah? So let's dive into it. We as humans are made up of three parts: the body, the mind, the spirit. And what's happening in this country, in my opinion, is that people are just letting the physical aspect of our beingness go to absolute shit and making a bunch of excuses and justifications why that's happening. Oh, it's genetic. Oh, this. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, I'm just too busy. Oh, it's just so hard. But guys, if you are trying to be a well-rounded human being, right? If you are sitting there, telling your family and your kids, we got to go to church, we got to work on our spirituality. If you are going to therapy and you're working on your mental health, but you're not taking care of your physical health, that is also a sin, you guys. And a lot of people think a lot of things are bad. Like the other day, somebody sent me something that was like, yoga is evil. You know what's evil? Gluttony. That's evil. Overeating, eating shit food, not having any control over what goes in your mouth and how much of it, that's evil. And you can tell by the way that it manifests on your physical body. We are not meant to be overweight. We are not meant to be fat. Now, if you don't know my story, 3 years ago, I was 40 pounds overweight. I was struggling with an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's, where my antibodies in my body attack my thyroid. And I was a victim. I felt very sorry for myself. I was 38 years old, and for 38 years of my life, I was fit. I could eat whatever I want and not gain a single pound. And then I had my son and everything changed. And at the time, I thought, poor me. At the time, I was like, oh, everything has changed for the absolute worst. Why would this happen to me? But see, it happened for me, because not only was I forced to receive help for my health, but I also was forced to level up mentally, level up spiritually, so that I could then be a leader and help other women do the same. I was talking to my husband not too long ago, and I was like, sometimes people take what we think is like a loss. Like I said, we take an L, and I feel like I took this L, this loss, so that I could be a win for other people, because God knew that I was going to figure out how to properly heal and reverse an autoimmune disease, and how to properly and in a healthy way lose 35 pounds. I really feel like I was chosen to show this path, to show women what is possible. And so with that said, for anyone out there who is making an excuse about their physical health, all the bullshit talk about like body positivity and love yourself at any size. Do you hear people being like, love yourself in any mental state? Like, no, when people are hurting mentally, they're like, here, go get this help, go do this, go to therapy, go to church, go talk to your pastor or talk to your therapist. They're so willing to offer help. But when people are suffering physically, and by suffering, I mean when they're overweight and then they're eating all this shit food, people say not a goddamn word, not a word. But they do say a word when you start to eat healthy and when you start taking care of your body, and when you're a fit and healthy woman in her 40s, all of a sudden people got a lot of shit to say. And if your physical health is not well, your mental health won't be well and your spiritual health won't be well, because you are so disconnected from God. Eating shit food, overeating, not having any control over your nutrition, is just pure alignment with the devil. And you know it. You can feel it. You feel heavy. You look heavy. You have no energy. I interviewed one of my heaviest clients not too long ago, Deanna, and she said, don't ever let anyone who's overweight tell you that they are happy being that way. And at the end of the day, you guys, it's not healthy. In order to get that heavy, in order to gain that much weight, there is something wrong in the body. We are not made that way. We were never made to carry excess fat. And fat equals inflammation. Inflammation is the root cause of all chronic illness, you guys. Do not disconnect your physical being from your overall health and make excuses as to why you can't get fit, why you can't lose weight. There is no reason other than you and what you believe. Our minds are stronger than genetics, than everything. Our minds are capable of achieving whatever the fuck we want to achieve. And ladies, the only reason that you're not getting the results that you want is because you are not open to receiving them. And what I mean by that is if you are thinking, oh, genetically, my whole family is overweight. Oh, genetically, I am this way. You are blocking any answer from coming to you and giving you the help that you actually deserve. So in order to receive the help, the guidance, the answers that you're looking for as far as your health and losing weight, you have to drop all the bullshit. And as we say here at the Claude Code, I help you suffocate your bullshit. And anything that is helping you justify or excuse why you are not physically fit and healthy is bullshit. All of it. Drop the excuses. Drop the negative self-talk. Drop the agreeing with, well, it's just genetic. I was just born this way. No, you're not. And even if you have a gene, like Hashimoto's you have to have the gene. But it is my own personal choices that pop this motherfucker off in my body. Like I said before, I did not eat well most of my whole life. I did not know anything about nutrition until 3 years ago. So stop your thing about, well, I come from an Italian family. Like, it's really hard. I come from this, I come from that, and like around here, and my kids don't eat this. What does any of that have to do with your health and the choices that you make for you? Align yourself. I want you to fast forward 6 months from now, where you have the body that you want, the health that you want, the energy that you want, and you go to the store to try on, look at my neck turning all red. You go to the store to try on clothes and you fucking love the way everything looks on you. You need a new bathing suit because you are too small for the bathing suits you've had. Who doesn't want that? I don't care what you say. Every single woman on planet Earth wants to be beautiful. And if you don't believe me, go look at women's profile pics and then go look at their regular pictures and tell me they don't look skinnier, more done up, filtered in their profile pic than they do in their regular pictures. I am always like flabbergasted. I'm like, that's not the same woman that is in that filter. The lip injections, the breast implants, the this, every woman wants to be beautiful, whatever she thinks that is. And part of that is being fit. Part of that is having a body that you love. And if you love your body, you treat it well. So I don't believe in body positivity. I believe in treating your body positively. Okay? So we're fast forwarding 6 months to where you have that dream body, you have those clothes, and every outfit you try on just fits like a fucking glove. And you feel so empowered and so free. Now, what choices do you think you have to make between now and then to attain and reach that goal? And how can you align more with God and treat your body better? It even says in the Bible to respect Him by respecting your temple. This is your one temple He gave you. And you guys, when you say you've tried it all, you haven't. And you have to get out of your own way. You have to identify as a healthy person. And you have to make the decision that nothing is going to stop you from getting healthy, that you will receive the answer that you need, that you will receive the guidance that you deserve, that you are open to the answers. Because if you are sitting there making any excuses, hating on other women for looking a certain way, if you are sitting there not believing that being fit and losing weight is possible for you, you're not open. You will not receive the answer. It will not come. And if you are a believer in mental health and in spiritual health, and you work for that, but you don't work on your physical health, you guys, you're just a hypocrite. We are all these three things. You can't let another one falter. And stop making excuses about that. Like somehow that's okay. It's not. Just as it's not okay to let your mental health go to shit. Just as it's not okay to let your spiritual health go to shit. You don't let your physical health go to shit. And there is nothing standing between you and a healthy body other than you, your beliefs, your limiting beliefs, your thoughts, and your bad habits. So drop them, let go of them. Rewrite the story. I am open and willing to receive the answer that is going to get me healthy and lose the weight. I'm ready to receive the answer. And then when it shows up, like for instance, if you've been praying about an answer for weight loss, I need something that works. I'm so tired of yo-yoing. If you're actively like ready for an answer, and then I pop up on your Instagram or I pop up here on YouTube and I say, hey, I'm a certified functional nutritionist who reversed her autoimmune, lost 35 pounds, and I've now helped over 700 women in the last year and a half do the same. I can help you. This is what I do for a living. I started my program, you guys, because there are no answers out there for women and our health. Most research is done on men. Doctors don't have any idea what's going on with our hormones, our cycles. Most trainers don't even know. And they for sure don't know how nutrition affects that. So I, in my own experience of figuring out what food balanced my hormones, reversed my autoimmune, and helped me lose 35 pounds, was like, I can't keep this to myself. I have to help other women. I have to be the answer. And that's why I started my program, is to be an answer for you who is struggling, who thinks there is no answer, who thinks you've tried everything. You haven't. Don't ever, ever give up on yourself. Don't ever give up on God. Don't ever, ever, ever lose faith and stop taking action. And ladies, from a feminine perspective, open yourself up to receive the guidance you need. And when the answer appears, jump. Listen to your intuition. If your intuition says, yes, oh my God, this is exactly what I've needed for so long. I need to do this. Do it. Despite the price, despite anything, despite how hard you think it's going to be. Just take the jump, man. Just take the jump. Because you know what? When you take risks like that, and when you jump and you take care of your health and you show up for you and you are open to receive answers. How do I heal? How do I heal? God, knock me upside the head with the lesson you need me to learn. Right? Just knock me upside the head with it. Kind of like me getting diagnosed with an autoimmune. That was like him hitting me upside the head. You cannot ignore this anymore. And what did I do? I invested $5,000 the next day to my health. And you guys, if you don't know, before that day, I was making not a lot of money, living in my parents' house at 40 years old with my toddler and my husband. And a month after I invested in myself, 3 months, I bought my own house. I 4x'd my income. It all starts with how you take care of you. And you guys, if your mental health is struggling, that's probably because your physical health is struggling. If you're disconnected from your body and you're not handling your physical health, everything else is gonna go to shit. So start here. And you guys, I'm just a message away. On Instagram, DM me. Help me, I need your help, I'm ready. If you're here on YouTube, drop me a comment. Go to my Instagram at Glow Up With Claude and DM me. I'm in my DMs all day answering messages and talking to people. I love getting to know you guys. I love helping you guys. I all the time am offering free stuff, free PDFs, free videos that will help you make the right decisions for you and your health. All that to say, there are 3 parts of you: body, spirit, mind. do not let any of them falter, or you are completely out of alignment with yourself, with God, and with the life that you want to live. Okay? I love you guys so much. Please like this episode, subscribe to the channel, share it, spread the word, inspire people, inspire yourself. Let's get the motivation circling around. Let's get people taking care of themselves, getting out of their own way, aligning with God, and just elevating in life in general. Okay? This is my goal for all of you. Love you guys so much. I will see you on the next episode. Bye.